Alright, so in my defense, there is no actual way I could have seen this coming. You okay? You went through that display case pretty hard. Oh, yeah, that's blood. Come here, Cupcake. Let me have a look. What? My intentions are totally pure. I just want to make sure you're okay. And if you happen to offer me a lick or two for my assistance, well, who am I to say no? Hey, I still haven't eaten. It's not like I'm the one who threw you across the room, so it's not like you'd be rewarding bad behavior or anything. Just making the best of a bad situation. Opportunities. Oh, I'm being very helpful. Here, follow my finger. Don't give me that look. You bonked that head of yours real bad. If you've got a concussion, I'm not letting you drive us any further. Or sleep. Finger. Follow it. Well, shit. It doesn't look good. No, it doesn't look good for me. You seem perfectly fine, which means I can cross Concussed Cupcake off my list of escape plans. If you were far enough out of it, I might have been able to steal my stuff back. Yeah, you're fine. Still ornery, too. Nothing keeps you down long, does it? Not like this guy. Gotta say, not the first time I've seen another vampire go to ash, but never gets any less unsettling. Or less gross. Probably got particles of them in my lungs right now. At a guess? He probably ate whoever actually worked here. And by guess, I mean, well, was waiting outside for you like a good vampire. Definitely not checking around to see if anyone was out back on a smoke break, because smokers taste fucking disgusting, and I'm totally not that desperate yet. Anyway, I was stretching my legs, came around back, realized it smelled more like death, even more than a convenience store dumpster usually does, which is when I noticed an arm sticking out from under the lid. Yeah. Cinderella here clearly wasn't very good at cleaning up after himself. No, I know Cinderella was good at cleaning. I just called him that because he's a pile of ash now. Cinderella, right? That's where the name originally came from. The story says she used to sleep in the fireplace because her family fucking sucked. God, I'm old. I waste my best material on you, you know. Anyway, as soon as I saw the mass dumpster grave, I figured whoever was supposed to be working night shift was probably at the bottom of it. Which meant the princess here was probably in the middle of trying to eat you, and I should intervene. You know the rest from there. Honestly, it's not a terrible racket. Close up during the day, eat anyone who comes to investigate, and given the lack of cars lying around, I'm guessing there's a local chop shop that hasn't exactly been hurting for new material. This place is out of the way enough that disappearing travelers don't set off any hunter alarm bells, and no, I see that face. Whatever you're thinking, no. Chop Shop was just a theory, okay? We're not gonna go poking around looking for a gang of vampire mechanics. Because I don't want to. Hunter, I do not want to be here, and I do not want to take part in your fucking heroics. I helped you with Cinderella because no one's draining you except for me. It was completely selfish. But don't think you can leverage that every time you want to run headlong into danger. Come on, can you just, I don't know, report it to someone? Call in the troops, cavalry. Just have someone, anyone else clean up this mess. Which, I mean, literally and figuratively, at this point there's broken glass and ash everywhere, and I can't even begin to imagine how bad emptying that dumpster is gonna be. Can you stop being noble for 5 minutes? We're on the run here. In case you forgot, we've got to hit the road and find a motel for the day, and we don't have time for... That is one nasty scrape you've got there. Fine. We can head into town and see if there's any nefarious activity, but I'm not agreeing to more than that for a couple mouthfuls of blood. Give me your hand. Down. Ran half the length of your arm. You're lucky that glass didn't snag anything vital, or we would be having a very different conversation right now. That's the good shit. So much better than those bags. God, do you know how hard it is not to tear into your wrist right now? Such a fucking tease. I'm just barely wetting the edge of my appetite. All I'm saying is you should appreciate my restraint here, and that this thing's shallow. It's already stopped bleeding. Okay. One thing convenience stores are good for: shitty maps of the area. You figure out where we're headed. I'll break into the back. With Cinderella's shitty cleanup, I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't bother turning off the security cameras. Well, yeah, they won't work on us. But do you know what they do work on? License plate numbers. Like yours. Outside. Where I'm not hanging around to provide interference anymore. So unless you feel like the awkward chat with the local donut munchers, I'm checking the tapes. And the lock's already broken. Of course it is. Did Princess even bother lifting the keys off, or was that concept too advanced for him? Oh, hell. There's another body back here. Fresh one, too. Fuck off, Hunter. That guy'd stoop that low. I doubt there's even anything left in her anyway. Let's see. This setup's almost as old as I am. Looks like it's not been backed up anywhere, though. That's good. That means we just need to fuck up the hardware beyond hope and we're off scot-free. Hey, you want a VCR? Well, I'm just gonna break it if you don't want it. I think some mild looting is the least of this place's problems. Suit yourself. All right. How's the strategy coming? You think we could get the garage to fix the radio while we're there? I mean, sure, might be full of vampires who have no aversion whatsoever to snacking on out-of-towners, but could always let me do the talking. Whatever else these theoretical guys are, if the theory holds, they've got a bunch of car parts on hand. Might as well take advantage of that before you try and stab them all. And hey, bright side, if you murder your mechanic, you don't have to pay him. Only a little experience in that department. Tiny amount. Seriously, I don't understand vampires that'll eat people working for them. If I hire a guy to reshingle my roof, I don't want to have to track down another one when I decide to do something with my siding. I say, if you find a professional who meet your standards, keep them around. Damn. I'm gonna miss my hairdresser. Do you know how hard it is to find one that'll work without mirrors around and not ask too many inconvenient questions? All at night? Not looking forward to running that little gauntlet again whenever I settle. Hang on, gotta grab a straw before we go. Should take whatever snacks you want, too. Like I said, looting is the least of this place's problems. I'd avoid the hot dogs, though. I'm fairly certain those have been spinning on that rack since the first body dropped. And from the smell of things, that was a while ago. Oh, I'm making you lose your appetite. I still have to power through one of those little plastic bags after this cupcake. You're getting no sympathy from this corner. Swiping some of the medical shit, too. You might have stopped bleeding already, but if you're planning another fight, I don't think that's gonna last. Might as well restock our first aid kit. Hey, what's your favorite candy? You still haven't eaten. Do you really want to fight a bunch more vampires on an empty stomach? That's what I thought. I really do wish this shit was healthier, but it is free, so fuck it, right? Anyway, I'm pretty sure you live on takeout, fast food, and the occasional baked good from yours truly. Is it really the craziest thing that I want to see what you taste like if you actually took care of yourself? Fuck, I bet you'd be decadent. Yeah, I'm coming. I can't believe you don't want to clean this place out. It's all just gonna go to waste after the crime scene tape comes down. Oh, almost forgot. Gum. Road trip staple. Who said it was for you? I'm hoping having something to chew on will help me and distract me from wanting to chew on you. And suddenly, you're on board with the looting. You're lucky you're cute. Hey everyone, Gigi here. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. Thank you again to WhatGiraffe for writing the script and for Vincent for editing for me. You can find their links in the description. I super appreciate everyone's Patreon support as well as their subscriptions to the channel. It really helps out a lot. I'd like to highlight a couple Patreon supporters of mine: Brian W., Evie, Jacob, Jack, Eve of Spades, Ison, Daniel, Totally Not a Bouquet of Eels, Soft Nugget, Slimecore, PDB, Noah, Liam, Kite, James, Hat, Gruff, Frosty, and Flo. You guys help me have the motivation to continue on and find good content for you guys to listen to. And hopefully you've been enjoying this series as much as I have. That being said, I will see you all next week. Bye-bye!